Well, getting old is, there are some benefits. Now, it's not the pain in the joints, it's not the excessive getting up in the night, it's not, let me say, the fact that our metabolism isn't quite what it once was, or balance isn't quite what it once was. None of these things. It is the fact that as you get older, you can, all that self awareness stuff just kind of goes out the window. Like, you don't worry about what people think as much anymore. It's not as big an issue. I'm not talking about your reputation. I'm talking about just the way that you are perceived at times. For example, um, I went into the store the other day. It was a fairly sunny day. We don't get many of those out here, and you know how it is in the Northwest. You get sun, you go blind, especially when you're, getting a little up there in years. Now, normally uh, when you're going into the store, you go in, you got your sights set on what you're going to get, and I did. I had a list. So when I had talked, I had my list. I wasn't going to forget anything this time. And what I didn't realize is that I actually had still left my sunglasses on. Now, everybody in the store treated me like, you know how it is when you see a person with sunglasses in the middle of winter, you think, well, now either they're on drugs, they don't want anybody to see it, or, they have some kind of eye condition, they don't want anybody to notice. And people were just incredibly kind. I was walking through the store, and I just thought the lighting must be horrible in this Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer. It wasn't even Walmart. It was Fred Meyer. And I was just, beside myself thinking, I don't really know. It must be my eyes. Something's going wrong here. Truth is, I'm walking around with my sunglasses on. When you get older, it doesn't matter. People still treat you nice, even if you're doing something stupid. They still treat you like you're okay. When you say hi to people, they don't mind it. When you joke with people, they tend to just kind of laugh or blow you off. They don't get upset. See, when you're younger, all this self-consciousness goes on, and you just can't. You have a hard time saying things to people. I've always been kind of, not inclined to just go out of my way to speak to people. But as you get older, you don't have to worry about it. There's actually a verse that in Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 31, it says, "A gray head is a crown of glory." I just want you to know I'm fulfilling that crown right now. But there is a condition, if it's found in the way of righteousness. Now, I don't mind being laughed at. I don't mind if I put two different colored socks on, or my shirt doesn't match, you know, aesthetically with the other colors that I blended it with. I don't mind if I forgot to tuck my shirt in. I really don't mind if, I might have forgotten to shave or put my regular glasses on, take my sunglasses off. All those things are just minor things, just really minor things. One thing I do care about, I just want to make sure that my life is directed by faith in the one that I know and love. I want my family to see that. I want Sue to be a participant in that with me. She is. I want my grandkids to know that that's who I am and who I adore, and that I adore them through him. I want all of the, how can I say it, all the advice that I give to be advice that comes from the throne of God, even if it's just typical common sense advice that came from the throne of God and not just my own opinion. I want this gray head to be a crown. Not a bad looking crown. I still got it. Now, it is thinning, but I still got it. But it is thinning, but I still got it. Till next time, friends, God bless you.